In the heart of the wild Okavango, where life and death dance in an endless cycle, a mother leopard named Morami faces unimaginable trials. Witness her relentless struggle to protect her cubs in a land ruled by predators and fierce competition. As territory disputes rage and danger lurks at every turn, Morami's maternal instincts are tested like never before. This is a tale of heartbreak, resilience, and survival, a poignant journey of love and loss in the unforgiving wilderness. Join us in Daikriti's journey of Survive, a leopard's tale, as we explore the raw and emotional story of a mother's fight to secure her legacy in the wild. Will Morami prevail against the odds, discover her fate, and that of her precious cubs in this gripping episode? Nature's raw beauty and brutal challenges await. This is a miserable female leopard after he lost a child, the only cub. Unfortunately, I was pierced by a branch. He also had severe pelvic damage. He had to give up this little life. Mother who lost her child fell into deep sadness. But fate did not favor him. Another sea eye, the appearance of the leopard plunged him into an even greater abyss. In Okavango, 3 leopards are forced to share the same territory, living an increasingly uneasy life of coexistence. Ruler of this territory is the dominant male. Buddha is now 5 years old. He lives in this territory with his wife. His wife, Morami, was good at climbing high places. Their 3-year-old, Leo, I still live with my parents. Under normal circumstances, he should have left his parents a year ago, finding new territory alone, but now he's still hanging around. He looks at ease now. You don't know your predicament. His mother can no longer take care of him because his mother had just given birth to 2 cubs. Leopards are solitary animals. As a mother, despite living in the same territory as her husband, Morami only son-stroking fish cub. Now, Morami will face a difficult choice. He's going out hunting, but this requires him to. The cub must be left alone. He searched the wilderness. On the hunt, he saw his son again. Mio is the only survivor of his last litter of cubs. So far, Morami has tolerated him appear in one's own territory. It's time to cut ties between them. He marked his territory near his tree. The first obvious thing about his son, their relationship has deteriorated into open conflict. Facing mother's hostility, he knew he had to make a choice. Although he is now older than his mother, but the wounds left by the previous conflict still remain. He left the area reluctantly. Mio's leaving the big. Morami can focus on one thing now. Now he's going to hunt prey. He was an excellent climber, likes a strong position. Morami is an expert in this field, quiet and efficient. But the panic of the dark spot forest, it's a terrible alarm. Other predators will hear. So Morami needs to hurry up, hide the prey. He leaves with the cub, using his well-known secret passageway. Bring them over to feed. It's a risky move, but there are such small cubs, he can't move the body to a safe tree because they can't climb trees. On the ground, they are all exposed to danger. Want to be safe? Hiding is their only option. They can eat undisturbed for a period of time. But hunting dogs have a keen sense of smell. They're getting closer. In the face of danger, Morami must act quickly and decisively. He has a plan to keep the hounds focused. He decided to use himself to lure the hounds away. Give young Jay enough time to escape. This balance involves sacrifice. Let the hounds get their spoils. But as he approached the nest, he sensed danger. The hounds have been wandering around. He called out in a low voice to the cubs, but only one cub responded. A nightmare befell him like this. The cold corpse of the child came into view. It was like he was hurt inside. Painful. Overnight, his child was taken away. He growled in pain. But he knows this is not the time to be sad. The killer is still nearby. He didn't have much time to mourn. He had no choice. Just keep going. He decided to move to a new den. I am very unfamiliar with my new home again. He's very new to everything here. He likes to fill his mother's tail. It was a good reaction test for him. Mommy hides in the dead grass before he started hunting again. He needs to rest to recover his strength. The mother and cub are doing well. They are safe in their new lair. In this changing season, predators need to go farther to hunt. The Kagalia tree is in bloom. He provided precious winter treasures. Morami viewed from a safe distance. Now he has started hunting. He found a tree, hoped the flowers will attract the dark spots under him. He showed great patience. He watched the antelope move and identified targets. His hunting strategy needs to be more flexible. He must predict the soaking trajectory of his prey. Here comes the opportunity. He flew away and jumped down the tall tree, but he missed the mark. With his identity exposed, the prey has also left. His troubles are obvious. So much energy wasted. But he has to move on. The cry of the black spot brings up the lion. Things will only get worse. Morami's cub. Now is the age to start exploring. Now he's curious, able to venture out of hiding, especially when his mother is away. He learned to climb. He climbs and he plays. But he's little, still fragile. Morami is in his territory. Keep looking for prey. But the sounds of the monkeys started to make him uneasy. So he started looking around. But what he found shocked him. His cub's hind legs got tangled in a tree. I broke my pelvis. He wanted to help the cub. He picks up the cub, trying to get him to stand up. But the pup is paralyzed below the finger, still no way to stand. It seems that everything is in vain. He wondered anxiously. He wants help. The cub's breathing becomes rapid and difficult. Morami cuts like a knife. He knows that nothing he does can help. His last cub gently touched the calf with its tail, saying a final goodbye to the cub. He finally decided to leave. He is crawling with the only strength he has. He dragged himself to his final resting place. He knew he couldn't keep up with his mother. He has been sentenced to death. Morami moved forward in pain. He seems to want to use this method, remove his sense of loss. But there's something even more dangerous going on. He came from this leopard. A new magnet has entered his territory. He's bigger and stronger than Morami. The smell seemed familiar. It's his sister. These two buds are 1 acre. However, this bed spread. But he has a different father than his sister. In this case, blood ties become irrelevant. He blatantly broke into his sister's territory. Mommy instinctively tried to cover it up, any sign that his challenge is out of bounds. But his husband, Buddha, seems to be attracted to the scent of female rut. It also gave a strong response. The new female quickly accepted his invitation. In the case of contact with a lost child, he will not allow himself to lose his territory again. The two sides met head-on in the founding belt. The bud can run at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour, leaping into the air. The 60 kilograms weight was directly smashed into Morami. The war is imminent. He waves his left foot. Block my sister's counterattack. Mission must be maintained. Hold him down. Exotic buds are more ferocious, faster, shoot without mercy. He was completely in control. Morami's efforts were in vain. He decided to withdraw from the battlefield. The opponent found his prize. He made contact with the Buddha. After they mate, soon you will have your own cub. Thank you for watching the video. I wish you lots of joy and health. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.